You literally just made a crop top more modest. Y'all be trying to clock my tea in the comment section. Modesty isn't a list that you have to check off. It really is about being aware of your surroundings and your environment and dressing for wherever you're going. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, we are going to be doing something different. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, I don't want it. Doesn't make sense of what I've been through. I know your promises always come. So if you guys have been following me for the past year, you know that I actually do a lot of fashion / modesty content on my social media platform. But I felt like it was important to start incorporating this into my long form content because I feel like a lot of people want detailed videos on how to dress modestly. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys different ways that you can fashionably dress modest, because I truly believe that you can still be cute and stylish while modestly honoring and glorifying the Lord. So if you're interested in seeing this, definitely keep watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. And check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Alright, let's get into it. So this first segment we're going to call church or not. And basically in this segment, we're going to be styling one piece of clothing for church and also not for church, but both outfits are going to be modest. I hate the saying, if you can't wear it to church, it's not modest. I think that is so not true. There are plenty of things that we don't wear to church that are modest. We just wouldn't wear them to church because they're not appropriate in a church setting, which is what makes them modest at church. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the top that we're going to be styling. This is actually part of a two-piece set that I got from Fashion Nova. I love this top. I think it's super flattering, especially the neckline. And I love crop tops. They just look best on my body type. But first, let's style this for church. So the first thing I'm going to do is a hack that I feel like is a staple with modest dressing. I feel like a lot of modest girlies do this, and that is layering. Putting a button down or short sleeve shirt under a lot of tops can easily turn them from being too revealing to way more modest. I have this oversized white button down shirt. I believe I got this from TJ Maxx like a few years ago. So I'm just gonna put this underneath. Isn't this super cute? To me, this is one of the easiest ways to wear a crop top specifically more modestly. And this hack is also really good for like strapless dresses and dresses with like spaghetti straps if you're not comfortable wearing those things on their own. So now for my bottoms, I really think this will look good with a pair of oversized boyfriend jeans that matches the wash of this top. But unfortunately, I don't have a pair anymore. You guys know I'm on a weight loss journey, so I had to give away all of my oversized jeans because they literally just did not fit anymore. So instead, I'm gonna wear these very soft blue colored slacks because I still want to wear something blue to complement the top. Alright, here we go. And then there are a few options of how you could style this. So you could unbutton the bottom buttons. I actually prefer it this way if I'm gonna wear it like this. I think this is really cute. Or if you're like me and you kind of look best in things that are cropped versus a longer length, you can just tuck the shirt in. But I actually think I'm gonna leave it untucked because I'm low-key feeling it for some reason. And there you go. I just took a top that I would never in my right mind wear to church by itself and made it into a modest outfit that I can comfortably wear to service. Now let's style this top if we weren't going to church, but it still be modest. And we're just gonna pretend like we're going to a brunch. So because this top is cropped, we need to balance out the outfit. And this is what I like to call the rule of balance. So you're gonna hear me say this a lot throughout these modesty videos, so I'm just gonna explain what it is really quick right now. So essentially the rule of balance is a tool that I like to use when dressing modestly because it makes sure that I am not super revealing all over. So let's say, for example, I'm wearing a skirt. So that means I'm showing my legs at the bottom. So to balance that out, I'm gonna make sure that my top isn't super low cut or super strapless, and I'm just showing a lot up here. And today, same principle, but reverse. So because I'm wearing this top, and it isn't super low cut, but you know, my chest is exposed, my arms and my shoulders are exposed, and it's cropped, we're gonna be more covered at the bottom to help balance it out. And to do that, we're gonna wear this white maxi skirt. Like, look at that. Do y'all see what I mean by balance? Versus if I was to wear the same top with a pair of shorts, like this, for example, y'all be trying to clock my tea in the comment section. I mean, some of y'all gonna do it regardless, but y'all get my point. And side note, I wear these shorts all the time. I do think they're perfectly fine when you style them correctly, but that's for another video. And now that I put the skirt back on, I bet a lot of you guys are thinking, yeah, that looks way more modest, even though I'm still wearing the same top. And that right there just proves that modesty isn't a list of things you have to check off. You can't show this, you can't do this, you can't do this. It really is about being spiritually aware and discerning your environment and dressing accordingly. But of course, this outfit is not really giving until we add our accessories. So I'm gonna wear these cute kitten heels that I got from Vince Komodo, some jewelry, and then this cute bag that I got from Amazon. And there you go. We just took a top and turned it into a church outfit, and also turned it into a cute brunch fit that's still modest, even if you wouldn't wear it to church. Okay, so the next segment that we're gonna do in this modesty series I have going on is gonna be called More Modest. So this is actually one of my favorite segments because what we're gonna be doing is taking a top, skirt, bottoms, whatever, that may be super revealing or tight-fitting or something that a lot of people wouldn't consider modest, and we're going to style it in a way that makes it modest. And I think this is really helpful for people who are trying to dress more modestly but don't want to have to throw away their entire wardrobe and buy new stuff because nobody has time for that. Today we're going to be making this super low-cut top more modest. Okay, so this is what the top looks like on, and as y'all can clearly see, we got a lot going on in this area. And can we have a moment of silence for my girls who unfortunately shrank in size because of my weight loss? The fact that this would have been way more revealing a year ago is kind of upsetting me. But of course, this is not the most modest thing to wear. It's literally like super low cut. It's only really covering this part of my entire midsection. Even if my shoulders are covered, like we got a lot going on. The best way to go about this is we're gonna treat this as an outer garment, so like a short sleeve jacket or sweater. So I'm just gonna wear a regular plain white tank, similar to the layering that we did in the last segment, but not quite. And I really love this tank. Number one, I love anything that's square neck. I just think with my body shape, it just looks so flattering. And I also really like how this one has its own padding. I believe I got this off of Amazon. Of course, everything will be linked. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get this in a bunch of different colors because you could easily wear this on its own. And throughout these modesty videos, you're gonna hear me mention a lot about my body shape. I have learned the importance over the past year or so about dressing for your body shape because that makes a world of a difference in how you look in clothing in general, which is really good for your confidence level. So now that we have our top, we're gonna go ahead and put this over it. And like we said, this is gonna act as like a little mini jacket or sweater that's short sleeve. And I'm just gonna push the straps of the tank more to the side because I don't want them to show. And there we go. This is actually really cute. It's giving me nostalgia. Okay, and then as far as for bottoms, I do kind of want to dress this up a little bit. I don't want it to be too casual. So what I'm gonna do is I have this black maxi skirt that I got from Pretty Little Thing. I got it for my vacation to Hawaii. I think this is gonna compliment the outfit really well and also dress it up a bit because I'm not really feeling pants for this one. Okay, yeah, I think this is super cute. But to dress it up even further, I'm gonna add some heels. These are a little bit higher than what I usually wear, but they're cute. And also this really cute bag that I got for my vacation as well. Okay, and here we go. I'm definitely about to bust my butt in these heels, but they're cute, so they serve the purpose. And see, we just took a super low cut top that was showing all of my girls, or what's left of them, and we turned it into something that is more modest. You get more coverage, but you still are cute and stylish. And this bag is definitely one of my favorite investments. I'm gonna make sure I put it in the description because it's cute. And finally, to wrap up this video, we're gonna do something called Does It Work? Where basically I'm gonna be trying viral fashion hacks on social media and seeing if they're gimmicks or do they actually work to help you style your clothes better, especially in the context of modesty. And yes, I understand my braids are gone, but we're just gonna ignore that. You guys know I'm very consistent with posting on social media, which means that in order to keep up with that, sometimes I film things out of order and it's okay because the video still comes together. So today we're gonna be trying these cinch clips, which are apparently supposed to make anything that's oversized or baggy more fitted so that it's flattering for whatever type of vibe you're going for. So just like in that video, I have an oversized tee. This is like a light purple, like lilac color. Hopefully it doesn't show up as white on camera. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbutton it a little bit because that's how they had it in the video. I think that's gonna make it easier to cinch it. So I kind of want it to look like this, I guess. So you just grab the fabric at the small of your back and you pinch it in there like this. And I guess you do the same on the other side. All right, that looks good. I feel like it's a little lopsided, but it'll do. Oh wow, this is super cute. It's like completely transformed the top. All right, so now the way that I'm gonna style this, I think I wanna go in with a skirt. As a modest girly, I always love when skirts on the shorter side are like skirts, so they have shorts. That helps to make me feel more secure and give me more protection. But I think this is gonna balance well because literally, like with the rule of balance, I'm fully covered. In fact, it's a little flowy at the top, so it's okay to do a little bit extra at the bottom. I actually decided decided to switch to a black skirt. I feel like it matched better with the lilac color. But yeah, this is super cute. And then I kind of want to match this with a fragrance. So I'm going to go on with my Born in Roma from Valentino. If y'all have not got any fragrances from this line, please check it out. My favorite scents for a minute. I'm going to top it off with You're the One from Bath & Body Works. It gives you like a very fresh scent, which I think plays well. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that I gave you a lot of options about how to dress modestly. I know this series isn't going to be a lot of people's cup of tea because people have very different ideas of what modesty is. For me personally, I listen to my own personal conviction. I listen to the word, and I also make sure that I'm hyper aware of my environment so that I'm dressing appropriately for whatever room I'm walking into. And some people might not like that, and that is totally okay. As long as you're good in your walk with Christ, that's all that matters. And when we get to heaven, we can argue about it up there because that's definitely where I'm going. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting a product to help promote growth. And also comment what other sorts of tips, tricks, hacks that you want me to cover in this modesty series. I am definitely looking for inspo, and you guys would be a huge help. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.